I keep adding more and more to my PC and Xbox and Game Pass. It's so nice. Alright, so the game's on the wrong monitor. I'll get it switched over here in a second. There we go. Let me turn off this music.
How can something as beautiful as
Hey, Mickey,
this
good morning.
dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Outriders last night. Nice.
Welcome to BioMutant.
Alright, difficulty. Easy, normal, or hard? I think I'm gonna go with medium. Hey, you want me to do hard? No, I'm not that good. I'll go medium.
Encode your DNA.
It just came out, no one is. Alright, Primal is a nimble developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of lesser developed intellect. A Dumdon is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensates a lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Rex is an extraordinarily developed breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Dum-dum. Hyla is a regenerative developed breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. Ooh. The Fit breed is renowned for highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Does he have Gum Gum? Ninth Museum. Urgel is the definition of an idolized breed. Its evolution lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance is dominated over function. You can track stats on the Xbox. There's a compare and stat section. You click on the left. Ah, I gotcha. The class is only a starter point. It's meant to be pretty open once you get going. I kind of like this Murgle. Look at that thing's head, the FIP. A Dumdon, though. Rex. I think I'm gonna do the Murgle. Define your character's starting attributes to see more detailed explanations. Hey, Menu Perky.
Thank you for the follow.
See more detailed explanations of what effect each tribute has. Hit the back button.
Define your genetic structure.
Look at that. If I do vitality, it gets a really big nose. Oh, man. He is adorable. I think I'm gonna go more agility. I'm gonna go between strength and agility. I want to pet him.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Biohazard and heat. Yeah, that sounds good. That smile, yeah, he's just...
Choose your first style.
I kind of like this little lightning bolt over his eye. I'm gonna choose this one.
Pick your main color.
Yeah, I like the lightning bolt too, yeah. Ooh, I can make this blue? Reminds you of Zangoose. Cute or not, the question, does it taste good when cooked?
Choose your detail color.
Oh, look at this. Oh, dude. That's a very appealing question. Yeah, this is crazy. I think I like the reddish orange. Although the white's pretty nice. I'm gonna go orange.
Pick a class.
Alright, pick a class. Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside the law and society values.
Commando.
Commando is trained as an operative in an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams. Now he looks like a super football fan all painted up for a game. Deadeye and has an eye patch. There you go.
Psy-freak.
Psy-freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society.
Saboteur.
Saboteur is cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. Wow, look at those weapons.
Sentinel.
Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect the house. Their dedication is for organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Saboteur.
Melee dual wield, and your dodge energy is reduced.
Psy-freak. Commando. Deadeye.
Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted. Ooh.
Saboteur.
I either want the Saboteur or the Deadeye. No, I guess I didn't get the DLC one.
Deadeye.
Yeah, I'm thinking Saboteur as well, Lady Mel.
Saboteur chosen. Sounds good.
To move the
Here's
left stick.
somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a
Bunny
choice
hop, yeah.
or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty, or dark red as in strength and power. I think I want to do dark red. Yeah. Strength and power.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I am one with the darkness.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be
You have cookies,
waiting
right?
for you when you have a change of heart.
Man, you already want to try this? Comes out tomorrow.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. with the difference being I'm the better half.
Looks like Ori. Yeah.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems
Yeah,
we're
Ori
headed
was
in the right
fun.
direction.
Now you want to play Fable 2? Dark +1. Aura somewhat
Yes,
dark.
left can be right sometimes.
Just bitch slapped the light guy. Yeah, he did. Quantum good.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Meat eaters meat.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
Ow. Yeah, nice start off with a big guy. Ooh, I'm splitting his club.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Still no release date on Fable?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with range attacks. To reload your ranged weapon, press right bumper. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be able to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat.
On guard. Right in the face. Shot.
Take that. Examine the ammo box. Ooh, electric module. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. To attach the special effect add-on, select it through the consumable quick menu. To open the menu, hold down up. Pew pew, Box Spraka. Clincher stabby. I'm holding up on the D-pad, but it's not doing anything. You found a medic supply. Bags like this contain items that can heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Health regen 50, duration 5 seconds. Take all. Hey, Moshkane. Yeah, BioMutant. Use the bandage by holding the quick select menu and selecting it. Ah, there it is. Did I get that last gun? Yeah. Climb the chain. What if I go in here? Small health pack. Nice. Remember to parry enemies' attacks. When the enemy attacks, you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Press left bumper.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Ow. Hey Erica, how's the game? You're semi-tempted? I mean, it's fun so far. I only just started. Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy and press Y. Remember to use your healing items when you're wounded. Ooh, a tickling toffee. The level 2 enemy.
That's the good stuff.
Take that, big guy. Energy pack. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. There we go. Looks like it's got a Jedi Fallen Order feel. Yeah. Beating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills on the Wong Fu and perks menu. To go to the menu, press the menu button. All right. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. I think I'm gonna go with agility.
Look at you move.
These can be used to acquire new special attacks. There are 2 pillars of Wong Fu, the core martial arts you start with and the weapon mastery techniques that you unlock with upgrade points gained from leveling up. Ranged combat. You can use any type of ranged weapon, but you need to learn and unlock special attacks for a weapon in order to be able to use it to activate the Super Wong Fu state. Shoot with a currently equipped weapon. Jump, shoot. Knee slide and shoot in the direction. Yep. Finish your melee chain by fan firing your gun. B, X, right trigger. I think I'm gonna hold on to my upgrade points. I want this praying mantis. XXY. Finish a ranged weapon chain by throwing both of your melee weapons. Oh, interesting. Right trigger, Y. Yeah, I'm gonna save up. Oh, it's not gonna let me save up. I can't back out of this. All right, in that case, I'll go with the Unstoppable Pig, XXY. You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach the Super Wong Fu state. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks. All right. Wow. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger your special attack. Nice.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
I got a crowbar.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Nice.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Kaboom! Might Not need that now, but you will later. Chop, chop. Flash the slash.
This is awesome. You absorbed a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating works and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use your bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. Go to the Mutations tab to unlock psi powers, biogenetics, and upgrade your resistances. Mothmouth. To use Mothmouth, press the input you have bound the ability to while facing an enemy. This will infect any small humanoid enemy hit, while infected enemies will attack their allies instead of you. Bile. Press down the input, you'll make a spew toxic slush in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to all enemies that are hit. Oh man. This is cool. Weaponized vomit, I like it. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that one. Psi powers, cannot afford, okay. Upgrade resistance. Let's do the vile bile. To use Vile Bile, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It'll make you spew. Yeah, I'm gonna hit X. To use an ability, press the button it's bound to while holding down left trigger. Hey, oh my god, Jaws, welcome in. OMG, Jaws. Alright, that's pretty cool.
Not the easiest way to get up.
Oh, it kind of goes in a circle.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Very nice.
Oh, it's locked.
You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. To switch which node is selected, use the left stick up or down. To rotate the node, left bumper or right bumper. This is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Alrighty.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Quite a shock to the system.
Dang it. Can I do it again? Okay,
Let's
good.
try that again. There you go.
Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing left bumper.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's going to leave a mark. Dead already.
Wheelchair rat with sniper rifles, I'm sold. Right?
The deep cut. Slash them down. Cutting edge. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. You should be able to use that.
The wheeled one. A new friend, an old friend.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Cosata ghetto, ilvov ugvuhu, vobra boom.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Nuekek ujbar no barke.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Cosata ghetto, honto contue pon yevun goja.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Koyevun tuvun bonon.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Kim hobe bekuko hivad muk.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
The scar?
Kabobe farhi. Ugambun ang ugagad yebromo wufu.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Ugambun ang ugagad yebromo wufu. E bubuko vun vun.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Yuba dolo waiwai. Mopu far kobi.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
E baso do bubu bukoye.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Unity?
Yevofo lolanofo. Mopu far kobi.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
To huaye, koibe, o korfabe.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the accessibility settings. Is this like a choose your own adventure or still pre-designed? You know, honestly, Rose, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's choose your own adventure because it had me choose between the light side and dark side earlier. That's before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I hope I told her. I don't think she cares.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Key. There you go.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
This guy and I share the same energy. Ow. I like how when I run, I get on all fours.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come up for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono were sensitive beings, an embodiment of Ki, the primal energy.
HoopNet received.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of Ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
I guess 20 years. Even better
One
imagining
day,
the voice
he hopes
actor.
the tree
Yeah.
will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Merge the Nono with the tree. Which character did you work on? Oh, just a guy who only talks and grunts.
Now that you've seen the Nono's
The Elvis
connection
Weasel?
with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did... That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
And start laughing because that gig of 2 days' work gave him 50,000.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Nice. He was doing the clucking and said, I went to Juilliard.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Loa tolu tum. The water.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Far kobe mako to far titaba. Yo tulua.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride.
Loa tolu tum. Fabobe. Muk kofar.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
To wowu.
Rodnet. Main quest completed. Another world. Pry open the door.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
BioMutant.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You unlock a signpost when you interact with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. Open the map, you can press the view button. Nice. Venture out into the world. Holy crap.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Have I eaten breakfast already? No. Why?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never
Oh.
expected one to come all the way here.
Thanks. Haven't had to eat one of these in a while. Ah, that looks like vomit. Yep. It's vomit. Yum. Breakfast. Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. I mean, as mutant guy uses it as a weapon, you could do the same. It's the booger one that gets you. The dead fish and the rotten milk is what gets me. In all honesty, I was hoping you already had. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
He
doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captains and PSI or Psi shrines will award you with Psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Alright, let me help.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Psi point unlocked. You've gained a Psi point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your Psi points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura or those without color.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Loma utulu ba yowo.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Ka nuka noborak ko boboye boy.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Kujai hifar befarb. Loma utulu ba yowo.
He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe.
Tuloya uto lola yatu yao mawa.
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Mauketo tul atu yamanao.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest you track by opening the journals tab and selecting another quest. In the journal, you can find information on your quests as well as all previous tutorials and dialogue. Talk to Jagni or Myriad.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Whichever one Jagni is. Because we're dark side.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. Hack and slash.
So shiny.
Hey there! Thank you so much. How's it going? It's going pretty well so far. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for the follow.
Slice and dice.
Nice, good to hear. Yeah. Level 3. Let's see. I'm gonna do vitality.
Victualed up your vitals.
To use blink, press down on the input it'll teleport you in the direction you're moving and create a shockwave where you appear. Do I have Discord? No, I have Gilded. Use Blaze, press down the input you have bound the ability to, and it'll launch forward and leave a trail of fire behind you. Ooh, I like that. Let's do the fire. I mean, I have Discord. Yeah, I have it. I have it in my about. Gotcha. I need to update that. Actually, thank you for that. There we go.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Looking around, came across your stream. Think I can help you out with your branding / graphics? Oh, gotcha.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you.
Okay, I appreciate
You're either
that.
a part
I don't
of
really
their
have the money
solution
to
the tribe
invest
war,
in that right
or
now,
part
but I
of the
mean,
problem.
I definitely appreciate the offer.
Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I'm here to meet your Sifu. No worries. All right, thanks.
Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Sure. I don't have my Discord link handy because we're transitioning to Gilded. If it's still on my About link, you can use that.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
Sure.
The Sifu is determined to let the world eaters
See you on Discord,
destroy
alright?
the
Sounds
Tree
good.
of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
They want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eater destroy the Tree of Life. This sets the game's end goal to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for defeated rival Sifus is limited to subdue or vanquish. Alright, we went down the dark side, so let's do it.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Allied with Jagni.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
We need to end this quickly.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
All right.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. claim the rival outposts, and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Nibira?
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Zivo, skuni, novi, novi.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you. The
Commentary
will
reminds
to
me of the
do
one
good.
game on stream with the guy in the white hair.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Oh, Bastion.
It's always the little things
I never played
you
that.
remember, and with you, it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
It's fun. Nice.
A raid? Quick, what do we do?
Hey, Deaf Puppies!
Distract him with a poorly sung song. Deal. I'm a socially
How's it
awkward
going?
introvert,
Thank you for the
but we
raid.
appreciate your raid. We do
Hey-o.
variety, adult
Get a shout out for Deaf
humor,
Puppies,
and
fellow
the
Variety Pack member.
occasional Cursing.
Awesome streamer. Currently playing through Mass Effect, which
Hey,
until
check
this
out
game.
Deft_Puppies.
Nice. I'm doing well. I'm super excited that I got approved for this game. I'm playing through Mass Effect as well, but now that I got this game, I might have to venture off and play this one. I've had my eye on this one for years, yeah.
Says you've made a lot of enemies. Might be better to hide during the day.
It's great so far. I mean, I only just started it about an hour ago, but it is great. Yeah, not too much combat. I mean, there's been a decent amount, but not too much. A lot of story and setting up the mood and tone. Ooh, that's a big boy.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You're bruised.
I saw these guys in God of War. So I do have Blink, say Leech.
Bullseye.
Blinks the cat. At least I think it was Blinks the cat. Yeah. On the original Xbox, yeah. I'm too young to have known the OG Xbox.
Great shot.
Got him. Sweet meat.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
All right, let's get this checkpoint.
Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today.
Better, a little down, can't complain. Feels old.
Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I'm into Wung Fu.
He understands Wung Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Let's get a bunch of game demo discs with the OG Xbox. Tried a lot of games. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you slowly lose ki energy, and when you're out of ki, you'll drown.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it?
You almost drowned me.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice.
Or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend
Yeah, that
down
swim
and help
animation.
you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Keep it to yourself.
He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know, practice makes perfect. She says nobody is perfect. That's why you practice. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Wink, wink.
Asks how you're feeling today. He's learned that things are never as bad as they seem. You'll feel better in the morning. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
If you pick it up, I don't have to.
It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay for the mistakes of the last. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Upcycling. Search the rubbish piles, 3 of them.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Welcome to crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. Start crafting your weapon. First select the base. This defines which kind of weapon you'll craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. To continue crafting your weapons, select the handle slot. Select the handle you want in order to be able to craft your weapon. A wrap wrench? A metalwork edge blade.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
I wanted something cutting edge.
He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
You
know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She says it's not only about this moment and where you were going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you. They look determined. Better watch out.
Oh yeah? Wanna fight?
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Are you scared of me?
Sefesetiga.
He's not scared of anything, least of all you.
Uganawa.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Popolo.
He wants to know who you think you are.
I'd rather be a nobody than you.
Popolo. Nakisisana basurangu inindigori aboritare.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Dodge rolls. I love games with combat rolls. Yeah.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how
I love that we run with all four legs. Yeah.
Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Okay. We got a trailer of some Night City and something about a chase with a big pig monster thing. I'm not sure.
He's curious to see what you found. He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short. He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle. He's learned you never know when something you found might come in handy, so it's best to save everything. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
When looting, you'll find add-ons. These can be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of the item. To upgrade armor and clothing with items, select a slot and press X. A Pewee jacket. I'm thinking of Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer. Ah, I gotcha.
But it looks sharp on you. He can see the rebel in you. You're like your Muma in that way. Always choosing your own path, even if it might lead you to peril.
Tomosakula imapela.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Vedse njavaf.
He agrees that you need to keep some things to yourself, but in general, you should know that sharing is caring.
Wuksa u intabadan kale.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Train with your Muma.
Kuri kumbala muma.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Mustiki muhka.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Asil natu kalino.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Asana yotutupu pala.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
No, because they're stupid.
Kanamunta do male tuku.
You might not be ready to take on someone with smarts yet.
Dropalo.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Why are you proud? I did
You
all the
should
work.
just keep working, and you'll do well.
Urasa durut. Masama.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Anora kapapum. Tate ko babasakting.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Berry.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things is for you to thank them.
Catch the automaton.
Catchy.
Pendrine senema.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Kuri kumbala muma. Asana yotutupu.
Thinks you could say that about everything. She hopes you have better days ahead.
Sana yote. Anaro lute.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Vaseno kasaman varut.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Inyava aldud.
You should think of it as watching over you when she can't.
Inyava aldud.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Minalagi mamuru.
Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Whoa.
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Can't see. Come on.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Katja Doppelupta.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can...
Sana yote.
Lupa Lupin is a problem older than you.
Ditsentende. Mustiki muhka. Can't see.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Vaseno kasaman varut.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
Brumble na marsamambun. Masamal.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
That's a really big dude.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Numa says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Oh my god, you're even a baby? Yeah, we had a flashback. The frantic little panic stroke is adorable. Go, little guy. Else mine is exploding at the graphics clipping. It's a real condition.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Did Disney make this game? No?
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Uh-oh, there goes Popsy. Jerk. Yeah, I agree.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
You can now craft weapons and modify your gear in the crafting menu.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
I'd pet a fluffy Hulk.
Close encounter.
Thought he said fluffy hog at first.
Might want to fall back.
Upgrade level 4.
Wa sula karaktonub
It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk.
I oiraktot.
They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Pimabuayube. Yautabe tamab.
A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost.
Nenefaye.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Gafafaye hufaye.
Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy.
The tribe war begins. Let's do some more you know what? Let's do some luck. Here we go. Rapidly fire a burst of bullets after double jumping.
Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Old world Clonk Fist? You found the Clonk Fist. This powerful tool can be used to punch through walls. It can even be used as a weapon and can be equipped from the gear menu. Hitting an enemy with a special attack fills one of the Super Wung Fu icons to the left of your character. When all icons are filled, you can activate the Super Wung Fu state. You need to use a different special attack to fill up the next icon. When you find a new weapon type, you'll be able to spend upgrade points to unlock special attacks for that weapon type. I think I'd like to use my dual blades. To use the Clonk Fist to smash through the wall, you need to have it equipped and then hold and release X. Oh. Switch weapons, either use the quick select menu or go to the gear menu and select the hand slots.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Wow!
You're ready to activate your Super Wung Fu. To activate it, press left bumper plus right bumper. With Super Wung Fu active, you'll perform different, more powerful attacks. Super Wung Fu is powerful, but will only be active for a limited amount of time. Yeah, the combat's pretty cool.
Grit.
Got him. A flat saw.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
Open up the map to see the area objectives again. Meet the war party.
Let's see.
Did you see I peed on that to mark it? I didn't notice that until now. Oh man, that's funny.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. A face-off. What a blow! Ching! Personal. You're low on health. Now that's a flesh wound. Chop it up.
Take that, you jerks.
Papa Zulu.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead.
Kuntuf
Has heard that you only follow your own personal code and is worried you've lost your respect for life.
Kumo uno shalafi kuntuf
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
You made your own destiny.
Mich Tariman.
It's sad to see you're staying on this road to ruin and that you're so determined to help no one other than yourself.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
I usually play light first, but I figured it'd be interesting to play dark. We're playing Renegade on Mass Effect, so why not play dark on this game? Oh, I got a hat. So I'm probably gonna hop off here at 12. But my wife I think is gonna go out of town tomorrow. So if she does, I'll probably play this some more tomorrow. Sounds good.
Took care. Wow, wow.
Oh no, she's going out of town. Take that, big bad.
Sharp steel.
I knocked it into the water. Oh, it drowned. Too bad, so sad.
Chop, chop. Youch! Flash the slash.
Flash and slash. Got him.
The Vespidat outpost, longtime home of the Myriad tribe.
Ooh, this is a big dude. I'm glad he's on my side.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence.
Let the mayhem begin.
Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before. Here's the first line of defense.
We got new Wong Fu. Let's see. I'll take some strength. Oh yeah, they'll attack their allies instead of me. I'm gonna save up.
That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot. Wrecked it.
A puzzle.
Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going.
Poor defense strategy. Yeah.
That cage is holding a helper.
All right. Take that.
Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best.
Aura somewhat dark. An extermino for Grabster. Interesting.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense.
The narrator sounds like the narrator from Peppa Pig. His voice and the way he says things, it's killing me.
Red means danger.
Oh, there's a big guy.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Okay.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Oh, boom. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Nice, perfect timing.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
My Sifu. Ooh, tribe weapon unlocked. They don't look like shady merchants at all, right? Each tribe has its own tribal weapon. If you defeat a rival tribe, you acquire its weapon. By helping your own tribe, you've acquired its weapon. You're now allied with a tribe. You can decide to switch your allegiance and ally with a different tribe, go to a tribe fort and talk to their Sifu to change your allegiance.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon.
Looks dangerous enough.
Believes you'll be even more dangerous with it. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict.
Come ripa the wata. Yeah, mufurbo. Bumu.
He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Fofo umbak bakwa papamo.
You seem to get along with the Jagni tribe, which doesn't come as a surprise as you share an ominous outlook on life.
Mokbu far kobi. Shintuata moti huasa.
But out-of-date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Shintuata moti huasa. Nuekek ujbar no barke.
He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of the East Route.
Boyobut paigatawa.
Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Goop.
Luatolo maua. Ayamuaya.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
Alrighty, well that is where I'm going to stop for now. This game is pretty cool. Once again, thanks to THQ Nordic and Experiment 101 for granting me early access to playing this game, and thank you to you wonderful people for hanging out as I play it. So I will most likely be on tomorrow. I know I want to watch more. Sorry. I'll be back tomorrow most likely though, unless my wife changes her plans. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.